I can't define it as just one. But, you know, of course, I've been proud to see my students perform after they leave elementary school and middle school, high school. I've seen my students, former students, perform on stage at the Sanger Theater, and that brings me great joy. One of my most proudest moments happened just recently, where I was teaching a kindergarten class, and this was at the end of the year. And I put on a song, and all of the kids just instinctively, in unison, clapped on beats 2 and 4 without me having to prompt them. And they kept the steady beat the entire time and didn't get up. And honestly, that was one of the proudest moments that I've had as a music teacher. Definitely one of my most significant challenges when I first came to this school. I was given no budget. We still have no budget for our music department. At the time, I didn't have curriculum material. So over time, I was able to pull pieces of curriculum, old curriculum, things, materials, CDs, books, textbooks, things like that. I started using the internet a lot more and utilizing clips off of YouTube and different websites and programs that I use like GarageBand and things like that, and incorporating that into the curriculum. And over time, it's taken many years, but I've been able to build up from what I had back then to what I have now. We discovered the Quaver Marvelous World of Music curriculum. I pitched that to my principal and was able to help her agree to purchase that for our school, and then eventually that became the district curriculum. I wrote a grant for ukuleles. I got a class set of ukuleles. I was able to incorporate that into my curriculum, and we were very successful with fundraising efforts. We raised over $4,000 for our music department. Last year we did over $7,000, and we did $4,000 the year before. So our fundraising efforts have been very significant. It's allowed us all of the instruments that we have, the costumes, the sheet music, choir t-shirts for our students, and things like that. So one of the best things that I have to offer to these kids is I am a multi-instrumentalist. I play over 20 different instruments. And so I can bring those into the students. I can demonstrate, I can put it in their hands, have them play. And so they're getting a first-hand impression and experience of what it's like to be a real musician. And I also give them access to technologies that they can use here at school and at home through use of their Chromebooks, where they're actually writing music and they're writing their songs. I teach them form, I teach them how to arrange, and these students in elementary school are writing their own music and actually participating for real, you know, in their own music experience. And it's a lot of fun. It's very exciting. I think that you always try to make a positive impact, but you don't always see anything right away. You know, it's the kind of thing where students will move away from this school, you know, being military or you know, moving to different countries or whatnot, and you don't always realize what kind of an impact you have. But you know, even just recently, I had a student who sent me a message that said, "Thank you so much, Mr. Kaye. You've always been my favorite teacher and always will be. Thank you for being such a wonderful influence on my life." And it's that kind of stuff that I don't always realize, because then when you stop and look around, the students really are being influenced by you, and you know, you are influencing their lives in ways that you don't even know, besides music, without music, just as being a decent human being is a good part of that influence, and that's what I hope to continue to do for all of my students.